3.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Lighting Controls Podcast. We are live at LEDucation right here in the lobby where everyone has to walk by, and we're able to grab people like this awesome guy right here. Before we jump into it though, let me remind everyone this live stream is presented by the LCA, the Lighting Controls Association, and it's also financially supported by the National Association of Innovative Lighting Distributors. And I cannot thank our amazing sponsor for today enough, RepSpec. They have awesome AI tools for your spec generation. If you have not checked them out, you absolutely need to. They have tools that can, what used to take you hours or even a day, and start and really get you a good base in minutes. And using these AI tools is really about speed and efficiency, and making your specs better and sort of being able to give you a little bit more time back in your day to do all the other things you need to do. So absolutely check out RepSpec. They're there for you. So now we have Austin here with us. Austin's with Barbizon. Why don't you give us a little bit about what you guys do?
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for having me today. Austin Canott, Senior Account Executive, Barbizon, coming down from the Boston office. So making the trip down to New York. Pleasure to be here. We're here really as a control specialist, let's say, right? We're in the integrator space, trying to make all these lights that flash and change color work for you. It's kind of the slogan for the show, is really to get them to work for you. I will say the AI isn't there yet. I don't know if you've had that experience, but AI's come a long way, but I haven't seen it in the controls world yet.
No.
So.
Yeah, no, there's a couple cool things you can do, like if you're trying to use like a microprocessor or a Raspberry Pi and you need it to help you with some coding for something like unique, like one-off stuff, it's helpful for that. But
can it color match yet, or can it do any of the flash and trash that we want to do?
Not yet, not yet. It's not quite there, but
Totally.
and I don't know if it ever will be in that regard.
Because that human eye is very important.
Yeah. So you guys are the only integrator on the show floor, yeah?
I believe that is correct. I can't say 100%, but I believe we are one of the only integrators that are actually have a table to be able to talk to the people that are doing the things.
That's really unique, because it was similar when we did this at Boston Lights as well, right?
Absolutely.
Where there weren't a lot of integrators on the floor. So you guys sort of this is a very large show, right?
Very large.
There's a reason all of us from Boston come down here, right?
Yep.
This is really taken over for Light Fair, right? And this show just seems to get a little bit bigger every year.
Yep.
And
tables get smaller.
Yep.
The halls get shorter and everything. So.
Yep. But no, I mean, it's good because it gives you guys a prime opportunity to get in front of everybody and sort of not only let them know that you're there and in this space for them, but also really what integrators do. Because I'm assuming based on conversations you've had today, there's probably still people out there who don't understand the importance.
Yeah, 100%. I was actually just talking to a distributor today who, most distributors I don't think plan to come to a show like this, but talking to them and understanding the value add that distributors can bring, value adds that we can bring, and kind of coupling that in front of architects and in front of engineers to understand that when they're doing that design, they can pick all the lights they want. They love all the lights and all the finishes and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, we don't really care about the lights. We want to make them work, and that's where we come in, and that kind of value add that we bring to the table has been a lot of those conversations still to this day about where we are and what we do and how we can bring that value add.
Yeah, and it seems that value add conversation, it can be difficult at times, right?
100%.
Especially depending on when you initiate it, right? If you've initiated it early on, it seems to be a lot easier to get people to kind of buy in, understand that there's going to be this additional service, right? Entity involved. But it can be really hard if you get brought in kind of after the fact when no one was budgeting for it.
Yep. Yeah, that budget conversation is huge. Not that we want to charge $1 million for our services. That's not what we're here to do, but we are here for the contractors that are going to rely on their third-party people. We're here for the owners who are going to want that picture at the end of the day, and no one truly understands how that works until you think about it from A to B, or from A to Z, I should say. Talking with people today, we want to be part of that conversation up front. We want to know every bit and piece from the start to the beginning. We're not going to wait to show up on site and say, okay, what's today's task?
Yeah.
What are we going to do? Like, we want to be part of that conversation early on, just in terms of budgeting that as well, but to also understand the project, to understand the parts and pieces, what's coming in, what's going on, the questions that are going to be asked by the multitude of people at the end of the project are already answered, and it's a seamless transition.
Yeah, and that's really the name of the game, right? Is to provide that seamless transition and to really give the owner and the designer and the architect help them achieve their vision, because they all have separate visions, right? Like they each kind of have their own idea of what this project is going to be, and
Absolutely.
it's your job to make all of them happy.
Yeah, that whole design intent term really, people struggle with that design intent, but ultimately trying to do something in the very early beginning to be flexible, build it to be what it wants to be, if you know what it wants to be, or build it to be flexible so it can be can be this or can be that,
Yep.
is also huge. And when you don't meet that design intent, it's a hard conversation, but at least we do our best up front as early as possible to be able to provide that flexibility to transition that over back to them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Austin, thank you so much. If you guys are coming down to LEDucation, absolutely come check them out. Make sure you check out your integrators. Get a better understanding of what integrators can do for you on your project. Guys, thank you so much. Austin,
Absolutely.
really appreciate
Thank you
your
for the time.
I just want to remind everyone, make sure you check out our amazing sponsor, RepSpec. If you have not, they have amazing AI tools to help designers, to help engineers, to help even the specifiers get their products specified. So those AI tools are there for your use and to help you generate those submittal packages and come up with ideas and save you hours and hours of time. Make sure you check them out.